In today's video, I am going to be redoing my budget. Guess what, besties? I did not get paid. Well, I kind of got paid, but I'll explain it more in detail. So this is where I am going to be looking at what I have and planning for the future, basically. So let's get into it. If this is your very first time here, hi, my name is Jasmine, aka Budget Treasures, and here on my channel, I talk about all things finance with the emphasis on budgeting, saving money, and paying off debt, and now navigating through unemployment. All right, you guys, let's get into it. I feel like I'm getting a little sick, FYI. So I hope that my voice sounds okay. If it doesn't, then that's the reason why. So let's hop in. The last video that I did, or the last budgeting video that I did, I remember that I told you guys that I was gonna be getting one more paycheck. Well, I did get one more paycheck. However, it wasn't a full paycheck. So the money that I did receive, all of it actually went into my mortgage account. And if you are new here, all the money that goes into my mortgage account is strictly to pay my mortgage. So the budget that I complete here is the budget to pay for everything else outside of my mortgage. So with that being said, this budget that I did, I was thinking I was going to get paid again, but I actually didn't. Also, what we're going to talk about in this video is we're going to talk about what my new income streams are, or they may not be new, but what my new, the income that I have to work with moving forward as of this time. Okay, we're going to talk about that at the end of this video, and basically how I plan to navigate until I find another job, or until, you know, my business becomes $1 million business. We will see. So let's get into this budget for the second half of March. So first and foremost, looking at the budget that I did a couple of weeks ago, all of the bills were paid from that budget. The gas was paid as well, the $114.98, and then Costco was paid as well. And I did take this money out for the travel. Okay, so I am gonna need to close out this budget, but I'm not gonna do it at this time. The only thing I just needed to make sure is if all of those bills were paid, and indeed they were. So now, as we're going to the second half, oh boy, everything that I have in my bill account, this is what I have to work with at this moment: $1,357.93. This is what I have to work with in my bill account. Okay, so as far as my paycheck date, I'm just gonna write NA. So I'm looking at my calendar here, and I am seeing that I have life insurance and gym. So I need to budget for that. And the life insurance is $117.04. And this is $215. And then next is the gym, and that automatically comes out on the 15th as well, and that is for $32.99. Next is car insurance, and this is $175.93. And this comes out on the 20th. Next up is solar, for my solar panels. and this is $74.64. Next is gas. This is the utility gas, and it is $61.51. Next is Apple, and that's $56.61. And then there's a debt, $75. And then Netflix. And Netflix actually increased to $17.99. I'm gonna add all of this up to see where we are. Now, I do want to say that there will be more income coming in, but as far as the work income, this is all we have to work with, okay? So for a total of $117.04, $32.99, $175.93, $74.64, $61.51, $56.61, $75, $17.99. That's a total of $611.71. And with the $611.71, 1,357.93 leaves us with $746.22. Now, as far as the variable expenses, the gas for my car, this is actually transportation. So I'm just gonna put transportation. I currently have my, I do take the fast track, which is the express lanes, because sometimes the freeway that I drive on, there's a lot of traffic. And to sit in that traffic is absolutely stressful. But I have it currently on an automatic, like an auto pay. Whenever my account hits a certain threshold, it automatically deposits into that account. This prevents me from having that issue that I had a while ago where I was dealing with my car registration like it was a big old mess. So anyway, that just hit my account. So the total that I need to pay is, I have it somewhere, where is it? It's $285.39. Because this also includes gas, okay? So as far as the food that is gonna be taken care of from my daughter, she will be purchasing the food. So that leaves me with $460.83. I think that's what. And as of this moment, you know, you guys know I always say save something, you know, even in the times where we feel as though we just really don't have it and things are really tight, we want to save something. So I'm going to save, I'm going to take $50 and put it to the side. And this is going to go towards my emergency fund. Now, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save $60. So that'll leave me just with an even $400. So leftover will be $483. Okay. Debt, I will have a video coming out about my debt, and then I'll talk to you about how I'm gonna pay for my debt that I have to now pay for. So that will be coming. So leftover will be $400. Let me put it here. 483 cents. This is gonna roll over into the next month, and we'll just go from there. Okay. So now let's talk about what I'm gonna be doing in the meantime for my, well, let me do this really quick. Sorry. I do need to, like, this is auto pay. All of these are not auto pay. I will need to pay those, and then these who are auto pay, and then I'll need to manually make this payment, and then that's it. Okay, so let's talk about now what my income streams are. Currently, I have, first we're actually doing this exercise together, so I can't tell you how many it is because I'm just now doing this with you all. We're doing it together. So I currently have, I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write it down here. So my current income streams, I'll just write it right here. All right, so the first one is unemployment. So I'm still getting unemployment. The only thing with the unemployment is, of course, it's not, a whole lot. Unfortunately, here in California, there is a cap when it comes to unemployment. You guys probably can't see this, but there is definitely income coming from that. And my second source of income is YouTube. So YouTube will be a huge contributor of me keeping my head above water. And so any video that you watch, especially during this season, will be very important and helpful because it will help me to keep a roof over my head. So thank you guys for all of your support. And my third income stream is my Budget Treasures products. Okay, so under the Budget Treasures products, I have a couple of different solutions that I offer. So I have my no spend workbook that I offer. I have my debt-free workbook that I offer. And now I have a paid community that I offer as well. Just FYI, if you have not joined the community, I really encourage that you join. We are going to be really talking about finances. We're going to talk about saving money, paying off debt, different strategies, credit. There's just going to be a lot, holding one another accountable and just having a really good time. So these are my Budget Treasures products right now. So essentially you can say I have 3 here, and then there's one more that I have, and that is my emergency fund. Okay, my emergency fund is an income stream, and the way that I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna pull from all of these sources first, and whatever I need, whatever's left that I need to help pay for, that will come from my emergency fund. Okay, And I'm definitely going to be continuing to work on finding a job, a full-time job, and then working my side hustle, which I do want to one day become my main hustle. And then 2, I'm also working on more products that I'm really super excited about. Like, I cannot wait to release this. So yes, these are currently the way that I am living in this moment. Looking ahead, okay? So if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. And if you are experiencing something like unemployment or anything like that, how are you surviving? It can be hard. I will say that it could definitely be hard, especially when it's just you by yourself. I think some people may feel as though it's easier, possibly. I don't know. Well, of course, if there are 2 adults and only one adult is taking care of everything, that definitely would be hard. But, you know, if you have a spouse and the spouse is working and able to help out, you know, 2 heads is better than 1. I can definitely see how being in a healthy relationship definitely can help during times like this, like, you know, financial troubles or even other type of heartaches and pains that life gives us. Having someone there to help you and ride with you is definitely is a help, and I aspire to get there one day. You know, but as of this moment, I'm just, you know, taking it day by day. Like I said, definitely hustling and working and looking for a job and, you know, doing my side hustles like I talk about. So I'm actually in this season, right? I've been through the debt season, I've been through the saving season, and now I am in the unemployment season. Wow, God, you are really taking me through this, right? I just couldn't believe it. And I really honestly still am like, oh, am I gonna wake up, pinch myself and wake up? I'm up. All right, you guys, it has been amazing. Make sure you put down in the comments if you're going through this, how you've been able to survive, how you've been able to make it in this time, so that we can all come together and learn and encourage one another, because that is important. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Go be great, besties. Peace out.
You're special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is